And let me tell you one thing about Malam Basha, Sheikh Bayan. Most of the ulama has passed through his tuition. He taught them. Most of the ulama, he taught them. You find it very strange that some people think that if you teach me and I now know more than you, you can go to hell. That is very, very unfortunate on our part. We should always respect our humble way, how we came out, our beginning, our humble beginning. We should always maintain that. And then listen. So the example of Malam Basha and myself is actually a very clear evidence that everybody can emulate that.
Okay.
We all the sects can come together and do things in common. When we sit down, if Malam Basha and myself, we sit down, what we discuss most is how Islam should go forward, how Islam should develop, how Muslims should actually develop, what we can do to enhance development in the Northern region. That's what we'll be discussing.
Importantly so. But when we do come back after this break, Imam Rashid has a lot of advice for political leadership, ministers of regions and everybody. He has a serious advice that he would want to share with political leadership and perhaps entrench the advice as far as spiritual leadership is also concerned. Stick around. This is Iqra, proudly sponsored by Extra. We'll be right back.
Run down, getting sick,
Uncomfortable for peace to be realized.
Let me just give you two examples of leadership, political leadership, that had actually helped a lot to enhance peace. One is the former Northern Regional Minister in the person of Honorable Boniface Abubakar Sadiq. The honorable former minister, he is aligned his NPP. His father is NDC, but they stay in the same house. They stay in the same house, and he was telling us that they even crack jokes about their political affiliations. So we are going to win. The father said, no, we are going to win, and so on and so forth. And they laugh over it. Now, when he was the minister for Northern Region, actually he helped a lot. There wasn't even a single incident of communal violence during his term. I won a peace award with him, including the police commander at that time.
Okay.
The police commander of Northern Region, I think, is in the person of Awuni, And then another example is the honorable former Northern Regional Regional Minister, in the person of Mustafa Ali. When Mustafa Ali became the regional minister, Mustafa Ali, he is born and bred a Tijaniya. His right, left, center is Tijaniya. As a matter of fact, his grandfathers, they formed the nucleus of Tijaniya in Tamale.
I think this is a whole story that must be told. Yeah. Maybe you would summarize it for us, because let me inform my viewers. Sheikh would be here next week and would continue with the rest of the story. But quickly, a word advice for the politicians, because my producer is on me right.
So what I want to say is that we should eliminate their example. He raised a fence wall for Ahl Sunnah.
But he's from Tijani.
From Tijani and his NPP. And the Ahl Sunnah in Tamale, they say they are NDC. He raised a wall for them and built a very big story building, classroom for them. So if he can do that to them, but as one of them, when he did that, He has actually built bridges. Yes. So this is the kind of leadership we want to see our political leaders emulate. We want to see our political leaders not taking into consideration tribal affiliations, political affiliations. If you are actually in charge of a region, you know, you are there for the prime interests of the region in totality.
Absolutely.
In totality.
Absolutely.
Yes. So you should do all you can to be very neutral, even though a party has brought you there. Yes. But I don't think the hierarchy of the party. I don't think the president and the party itself will take you into what they will take you. Will see something wrong with you if you are trying to reach out to the opposition.
There shouldn't be nothing wrong with
There should be nothing wrong with that. So my advice is that our political leaders, they should try as much as possible to go beyond partisan. We should rather see the human being as a human being.
Absolutely.
We have the same feelings, the same blood with each other. We see each other as human beings first and foremost. And then these political divisions should come later.
I think Sheikh has a lot to say, but I promised. Sheikh is coming here next week and we'll continue from where we were. Unfortunately, I have loads of comments to read, but I just couldn't read them. But before I wrap up, Alhaji Osman Zingani, a.k.a. Abinga, and Ajia Amina Busanga of Star Connection, they are getting their daughter and their son married. Fatih Zigari and Mustafa Muhammad getting married on Sunday at Majo, Fulani Central Mosque at 10 a.m. We are all invited. Let me say thank you to Sheikh for coming.
Thank you very much.
But like I promised, he will be here next year. Keep watching.
This program is sponsored by
كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب